Bears. At center, a 5'7" senior from Staten Island, number 4, Timothy Moore. And outside hitter, a 6' senior from Staten Island, number 5, Tim Driscoll. And outside hitter, a 6'2" junior from London, number 9, Stephen Eddy. And right side hitter, a 6' junior from Ridgewood, number 10, Juan Sandoval. At middle blocker, a 6'4" senior from Staten Island, number 15, Sean Salomons. At middle blocker, a 6'5" sophomore from Brooklyn, number 33, Dijon St. Rose County. And at libero, a 5'10" freshman from Corona, number 3, Rogers Katanga. Head coach of St. Joseph's College is Mark Levuch, the assistant coach is Ian Henderson, and the volunteer coach is Angelo Lucianopoulos. Now today's starters for your Baruch College Bearcats. And right side hitter, 6'4" sophomore from Nafog, number 2, Andrew Tesaurus. And outside hitter, a 6' junior from Port Washington, number 3, Stephen Lopez. At center, a 6'2" sophomore from Brooklyn, number 5, Edward Grinberg. And outside hitter, a 6'3" senior from Plainview, number 13, Nick Gaudino. At middle blocker, a 6'3" sophomore from Bayside, number 16, Evan Tacos. Middle hitter, a 6'3" sophomore from Forest Hills, number 17, Benny Shire. And the Bearcats libero, a 5'11" senior from Stony Brook, number 1, Priagos Severtides. Head coach of Baruch College, Kevin Edwards, the assistant coaches, Christy and Cardosi Owen. Now let's play ball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live. Welcome back to the Bearcat Men's Volleyball first game of this season in Arc Arena. I'm Stephen Roach, sitting with my all-star co-host,
Brian Flannery. Thank you for having me, Steve.
Of course, welcome back. First game of the season, first home match. How are you feeling, Brian?
I'm feeling great, and the boys is looking good. So I think they're excited to get this season underway.
Yeah, they got the original Baruch chant going right here. If you're a Bearcat Men's Volleyball fan who's been with us for a couple years, you've seen that one before.
And Steve, this is your first season on the sidelines, not on the court for the Bearcats. How does this feel for you?
First season out, it feels good to be back in the arena. It's a little sad, but, you know, my time has come. A couple people have asked that, but it's time. And we got to move on and let the other kids, you know, grow up,
at least you're still here and around the team.
Yeah. Baruch is a great little network of whatever you're looking for, business-wise, friends, volleyball, baseball.
Yep, and the athletic family.
The athletic family, everyone here.
Absolutely.
And so today we're taking on St. Joseph's College of Brooklyn. They've already had one game out of the Skyline Division, and they lost that. So they're coming in with a record of 0-1, while the Bearcats, first game of the season, are starting off 0-0. There's 4 years of college math for you, Brian.
Yeah, fresh slate here for the Bearcats, hoping to really get this season going on the right foot.
Yeah, start off with a win. This will be great.
Yep, today will be a nice test.
Back set to the new kid, Andrew. Looks like Baruch's already swapped me out at opposite position. Andrew can hit.
That's exactly how you want to start this match, Steve.
Andrew won a national championship with Springfield. And then he came over to Baruch to pursue business in New York City. Back to Andrew again with a smart tip over the block. Ball finds the court.
Yeah, I think after that first kill, everyone was expecting another big one. It just floated over there. Nice call going to the tip.
Yeah, switched it up. St. Joseph's going to the middle this time. That ball goes directly into the net. Bearcats take a 3-0 lead.
Nice service run here for Manny to start out the match.
Short serve. Finds the ground. Ace. First ace of the season goes to the middle. Manny coming back for his second year. Looking to lead the Bearcats in the middle with Evan Tacos. They go back. Bearcats play some defense. Lopez goes tip down the line for a point. You know what I'm liking here early, Brian, is maybe the set's not quite there.
Yeah.
But they're being smart with it rather than just going after it and trashing the ball.
Absolutely. Yeah, again, that was a really smart play by Stephen Lopez there as the Bearcats get another ace. If you're Coach Kevin, you have to be happy with what you're seeing so far.
Yeah, start the season off 6-0. He would not want to see all that preseason work just to come into this first game and
exactly
go down 0-6.
And the first game is really just such a test run. You can't really simulate playing another opponent in practice and stuff. So it's good to see this result from the Bearcats early on in this first set as they take a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, tool off the hands. It's totally correct, though, Brian, because you can play your guys hundreds of times, A team versus B team, and you know their consistencies. It's nice to switch it up.
Manny goes back row.
Yeah, over the net.
Godino sets Stephen Lopez on the outside. Back row of St. Joseph's cannot handle it. Bearcats take the early 8-0 lead here in set number 1.
Yeah, nice high ball set from Nick.
Looking
Slow
good.
tempo.
Yeah.
They're looking consistent right now. I like this. And a block from Evan Tacos. The other middle doing work.
And St. Joe's Brooklyn's going to call the timeout as the Bearcats jump out to a quick 9-0 lead here in set number 1. We'll be right back in 1 minute. And we are back here live at the Arc Arena. Your Baruch College men's volleyball team takes the early 9-0 lead. As Manny continues his service run here, he's going to go back row again. St. Joe's able to recover outside to Stephen Lopez. St. Joe's going to tip it over. Edward back set to Andrew.
Ball gets sent a little deep. Setter was caught standing. Kind of just hit him in the chest a little bit. Point goes Bearcats, and they go up 10-0 after the timeout. Edward, the sophomore setter, you're looking for a little more height on some of his sets. Let's see if he can connect with his hitters here. Nice dig. Godino out of the back. Edward tips it over. Free ball. All options open, and Tacos comes over the top. I saw that one. That was an 11, 12-foot line kill.
Wow. With authority, too, Steve.
Way to get up there and just pound. He hit the apex of his jump and just swung through. That was beautiful. Good
Perfectly
to see early.
timed ball.
Yeah.
St. Joe's has a little back row communication error there as they're going to send over the free ball. Godino. It's back to Stephen Lopez with the back row kill.
Nice. Finds the corner, and St. Joseph's calls a quick timeout. 3 points later, Bearcats lead 12-0. Stay with us.
And we are back here live at the Arc Arena. Bearcats 12-0 lead here in set number 1.
Down ball given over. Picked up by the middle blocker. Lopez.
Steven Lopez with the misdirection again. He jumped facing us here at the scorer's table and then went back row.
Yeah, fed that shoulder down line. He didn't even swing that hard, just kept it in. He knew where he was going.
He kind of drew St. Joe's to our side and then went the exact opposite side.
Free ball sent over. Andrew this time swinging away. And Edward getting caught out of position, going for that tip.
St. Joe's gets on the board here, 13-1.
That was a nice hit ball to area 1, though.
Yeah, good volley there on both sides. High jump serve.
Ball lands out. Ace for St. Joseph's.
That is number 5, Tim Driscoll, the senior outside hitter out of Staten Island.
Another jump serve. 2-ball to Lopez. Lopez sneaking out of the middle.
And that's the Steven Lopez we know. He had a couple kills earlier in the match, more kind of finesse kills, but that was...
Yeah, that was explosive.
That ball was hit, yeah.
He can get up there.
And this will bring on Andrew Tesoros to serve.
Yeah, the transfer. St. Joseph swings high, did not touch the hands, and goes out of bounds. Point Bearcats.
Tesoros is a sophomore transfer, like you said, Steve, out of Springfield, which is a nationally ranked program, usually in the top 5 we've seen.
Yeah, I think they've won 3 out of the 4 last national championships. So this kid came from a program that knows how to play.
Yep.
And even if he didn't get as much playtime as he desired,
yeah, just being around a program like that
makes you better. He was in the system,
yeah,
and he knew how to play with those boys.
Absolutely.
Those kids know how to play volleyball at Springfield.
And he's coming from Long Island at a hop hog.
And he comes with an ace. There we go.
And I know just talking to some of the guys on the team from Long Island, the club ball around there is very, very strong as well. So having a background like that, definitely a big addition for the Bearcats.
Middle hit. Edward has all 3 options. Lopez goes down the line for another kill. Yeah, if you watch last year's CUNY match too, Lopez is going to be a big contributor to this team here. If he can step up and lead, he is one of the co-captains with Kyriakos. And if both of them can lead this team, they're going to be in a really good spot to take that title back.
Yep. Yeah, the Bearcats were ranked number 2 in the preseason coaches poll. And that is what we call a home Raptors advantage.
Yeah,
as the ball kind of gets stuck up there.
Yeah, Lopez takes a nice hard swing. Ball goes into the rafters.
But yeah, Steve, so the Bearcats ranked number 2 in the CUNYAC preseason coaches poll. I think people know we're putting a good team on the court again this year.
Yeah, they have the opportunity. They can just put it together, bring what they're doing right here in the first game.
Yep.
And just get better. Lopez with another smart spot.
Absolutely. And, yeah, you can really see the St. Joe's defense kind of back up there in preparation for that big swing of his, and he just threw it over and found some real estate in the back corner.
He's challenging them. He's saying, if you come up, I'm going to send it deep. If you stay deep, I'm going to swing it hard. Andrew with another jump serve.
Back row again.
Nice three-point pass this time by St. Joe's. With a gator, Edward goes for the dump. Joust at the net. Baruch comes out on top. Free ball.
Godino outside to Lopez. Just catches it a little bit too far on the decline. Goes into the net.
That ball looked like it was a little too short. Nick needed to get a little more height in there.
Yeah. One of those balls that you might just try to send over once you realize it's not your perfect set.
Yeah, smart play by Godino, though. He knew where to go. He fed the hitter. He knew that his setter was front row, and he wasn't going to Edward on that.
Edward with the back set to Andrew, just like that, Steve. And they're going to call a double.
Yeah, that one was a little outside the court.
But that's kind of the play we were talking about. If your set's not exactly there, you're not feeling it. Just kind of sending that ball over, keeping the volley alive.
Yeah, huge reason they got up 9-0 is they kept those balls in instead of swung out.
And Godino is going to go to Andrew.
Yeah, Godino could go a little higher on that one too, though. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh. A little more height on that, but that one was pushed inside. It's one of those things, Brian, where with the high ball and when we're out of system, everybody knows where you're going with it.
Exactly.
So you don't need to be cute and quick about it. Throw it up there. We all know where you're going. Tacos!
Wow.
Out of the middle, everybody gets tacos. Oh, my goodness.
Wait, is it Taco Tuesday, Steve?
It might be, Brian.
I think it is.
Yeah, today is Tuesday. And tacos is eaten.
Steven Lopez with the high jump serve goes back row. St. Joe's can't handle that one. Bearcats jump out to a 22-5 lead here, set number 1. I think that's the thing of beauty, too. When you see that high jump serve.
Yeah, nice snap up top. Goes down the line this time. Another ace back-to-back for Lopez. This is good to see that there's multiple aces from multiple people in the first set, first game of the year.
Another high jump serve for Lopez. Just a little low there, goes into the net, but nice service run there for
way to go after it.
Yep, I like the aggressiveness. And again, I think the Bearcats really came out and kind of set the tone that they wanted to for this match. Just overall for the season, I think.
Yeah. 2 aces for 1 miss, though. Kevin's not going to be mad at that.
Yeah, exactly. Now here's Godino on the outside.
Going high hands.
And that is his first kill of senior year.
Yeah, the senior this year. He's going to be big for the Bearcats, too.
Yep.
He's going to be a great offensive weapon. And if he can just keep his body in tip-top shape, go into the gym and go into the trainer room every day, the Bearcats are going to be unstoppable, especially for the CUNY League.
Yep. And here's Tacos. He goes back row with the serve. St. Joe's able to handle that one. And they're going to call a net violation as the Bearcats will take set number 1 here, 25-6.
We'll be right back with you. Stay with us. Welcome back, and we are live here in set number 2. The Bearcats won set number 1. First game of the season. It's Tuesday. We're making some substitutions. We got a new setter, new libero, opposite subbed in.
So, yeah, let's go through this new starting lineup for the Bearcats, Steve.
Yeah, I'm looking right here. So it looks like we took Andrew Tesores for opposite for Artem. Lopez is staying in it outside. And then the middles are staying the same. But Kyriakos is coming out, and Hanbin is coming in at libero. And then Edward Roche, the freshman libero out of Long Island. He's from Long Beach. He's coming in back row to pass some balls. So let's see how this new lineup matches.
Yep, St. Joe's takes the lead 1-0 here in set number 2.
The game has already changed. If you were here with us in set number 1, the Bearcats took a 9-0 lead.
Back set to Artem. Artem goes across the court for the kill.
Heavy swing, sharp angle. Artem says point, and I'm lining up to block you. Edward Tacos comes in. Many goes back to serve. No libero on the court right now.
And yeah, Many was the one who had that 9-0 service run to start the match, so he's looking to continue that here in set number 2.
You're going to need that, especially middle blocker defense. You're going to need it to be good.
Tacos goes up. St. Joe's defends it, and he's going to go long as St. Joe's takes a 2-1 lead here.
Yeah, Stallone, the new setter, is coming in for Edward also. He took a one-handed pokey for that middle set. Nice swing, but nice dig.
Back set to Artem. Just kind of floats it over.
Yeah, Artem with the beach roll shot.
That's what's that. I was looking for that name, Steve.
Yeah, ball finds the court. And Artem, the big guy, goes back to serve, the 6'5" junior.
High jump serve goes back right on St. Joe's, and Artem pulls up with the ace. Baruch reclaims the lead, 3-2.
Artem going back to serve.
Another high jump serve, back row. St. Joe's able to handle it.
Outside set.
Steven Lopez.
Over the top. Finds the middle of the court, area 6, buries that ball. Another point, Lopez. Looks like Artem's going to go right and play one defense, while Edward is going back into the middle, keeping Hanbin at normal libero defense. That's good that Coach Edwards going to have opportunities and they'll be versatile for the passing this year.
Yep.
Many things the Bearcats can do this year.
High float serve for St. Joe's.
And Taco Tuesday is back open. You're all invited.
Good ball movement from the Bearcats there. Nice sets by Stallone. Really nice height there.
Tacos was up early.
And Tacos was waiting for it.
Yeah, he was just sitting up there in the air before he touched the ball.
And here's Steven Lopez on to serve. Goes back row to St. Joe's. Outside set. A little communication there by the communication error. Excuse me, by the Bearcats.
Yeah, Stallone needs to know that he's the setter. He's not taking these free balls. Artem needs to know that in that spot, Artem's got to take that ball for him. Because you don't want the best guy who's the best at setting to take that first pass.
Yeah.
You want him to be the number 2 touch.
Okay. St. Joe's is going to go back row to Hanbin. Stallone's going to outside set to Nick Godino, who goes back row for the kill.
Nice. Godino over the top.
And it's good to see that from Nick Godino.
Kid's a monster at jumping.
Also a very close personal friend of ours, Steve.
Yeah, I roomed with him for a full year. I would say he's pretty good at dishes, too. Good roommate. Really good guy.
Great volleyball player, even better guy. And the Bears of St. Joe's will get the point, not the Bearcats. That's a little confusing.
Yeah. Got Bears versus the Bearcats.
6-5 here in set number 2. Lopez is going to go to Stallone, who outside set to go Dino. St. Joe's able to hang on.
Many goes up. Nice touch. Blocked by the middle.
Number 7, Stallone Shanpa.
Jump serve.
And no answer.
Kept on his right shoulder, finishes away, and he just gets that seam.
And
nice jump
You like
serve.
to see that angle too, Steve, because it's a really hard ball to really play in the back row because it came in so low. All you can really do is kick it almost.
Yeah, you can't get caught standing. Goes after it again. Nice, Stallone.
Outside serve goes into the net.
The wall of Many and Artem scared St. Joe's just a little bit. That ball went into the middle of the net.
Nice service run here for the freshman, Stallone. 9-5 lead here for the Bearcats. Off the top of the net, gets the roll. St. Joe's able to handle it with the back set and a free ball. Set to Many.
Many goes up this time. Nice deep swing. That was a great deep swing. Baruch will be really good this year if they can get a lot of movement through that middle, especially from those two guys.
Exactly, and we've seen a good job of it early on here.
Yeah, they're athletic middles.
Lopez is going to go to Stallone, who goes to Many. Back row unable to handle that. 11-5 lead here, set number 2.
Yeah, look at this right now. Nick Godino is in the front right position with Artem up there. Nick Godino at 6'3" is the smallest guy on the court in front row right now. That's a wall. And an ace for Stallone.
Love to see that aggressive serve too, Steve.
Yeah, this might be a great rotation for the Bearcats this season. You got Nick on a great bailout. Artem can hit you a nice hard ball, and anytime Many's up, it's a great middle option.
Yep.
And then you have Lopez on the bic. The Bearcats are loaded this season, and they've got a lot of talent.
Yep. And they're going to call, looks like a double, Steve? What just happened there?
Yeah, he touched the ball twice. I was looking for the call on that, and Coach stood up for it too. They've been letting a few slide here, but they're letting the boys play, and that's what you want.
Yep, nonetheless, Bearcats take the 13-5 lead here. Stallone goes back row again. St. Joe's unable to find the outside hitter with that set.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that one. That one just came a little too quick.
I also see, too, Steve, when you have a really good serve going back row, it kind of speeds up the other team, and really you just kind of have to react at that point, and it might really speed up their volley to the point where they're either out of position or really puts the pressure on them, as we've seen.
Yeah. And so that was the first time that someone missed a serve this season that was really close. That was a great serve by Stallone. He just barely missed.
Yeah, great service run there. He's listed as a freshman, so this is his college volleyball debut. Back set to Nick Odino goes into some St. Joe's hands. Bearcats able to hang on.
Nice cover. We're playing some volley.
And they're going to call a double on Nick Odino there. I don't know about that, Steve. Nonetheless, good volley.
Yeah,
both
right
sides.
there, because the ball was in the opposite position in area 2. Artem front row right here. He needs to get actually on the other side of the court after the ball comes over. Him and Nick are swapped right now, and I think that's where the confusion came. Because Artem was looking to hit that ball, but Nick was trying to just put it back over. Now we got Edward coming in.
Another freshman making his Bearcat debut.
Nice serve over the net. They run a combo, pick the 3 option. Baruch digs it. Pez goes outside. A bump set sent deep, and the freshman gets his foot on the line. He says, I'm not going anymore. I'm stopping right here, and he watches that ball go out of bounds. Great eye.
Yep. Yeah, great court awareness, too, for the Bearcats today. You really haven't seen too many mistakes where going for balls that they shouldn't.
Nice way to touch it.
Nice dig there by Hanbin. Many sends it over. St. Joe's keeps it alive. Stallone's going to go to Lopez with the free ball.
Yeah, Stallone's got to call that one. It's a good play. The Bearcats are going to get a lot on film that they can go watch and see. This is going to be this is really good. It's a really good first game of the season, especially coming out with all the jitters.
Exactly. And really just the first opportunity for Coach Kevin to implement his game plan for this 2019 Bearcats team. Also,
nice
Bearcats hand.
Dig.
Nice recovery.
Yeah, great kill by Pez. Just goes straight down.
And that wouldn't have been possible without that one-handed recovery that we saw in the back row.
Yeah. Eddie putting out some defense early. Even though that ball went out, 2 kids had to get out of the way. And if you can hit 2 kids in one serve, that was a good serve.
Yep.
He barely missed that.
That'll bring on Timothy Boyd to serve for the Bears. Stallone's going to set Many, who tips it over.
Down ball. Stallone's there. Hahn with the high ball to Artem. Artem goes deep corner. And they lose the ball in the light.
Yeah, nice try there by the St. Joe's Bears trying to recover that ball.
Yeah, you had 6 guys chase it.
As the Bearcats hop out to the 19-8 lead here in set number 2. Now bring on Many to serve again.
Ball goes back. Off the hands. Many saves us.
Hahn will check in for the Bearcats. 19-9 here in set number 2.
Jump serve.
Over the top of the net, gets the roll.
Artem goes deep area 6 off the hands.
And he's going to get the kill.
Yeah, Tim could not control that one. Artem, jump serve. Nice high toss. Get a free ball. It hit the rafter. Skimmed the rafter just barely. Both refs had to talk about it. Artem with an ace. Nice serve by Artem. Follows it to the line. Ball lands out of bounds. Artem with a back-to-back ace.
It's great to see out of Artem.
Bearcats lead 22-9 here late in set number 2.
Artem goes back row again.
This time hits hands.
St. Joe's able to recover as Stallone will set Tacos over the middle.
And Tacos, even though he didn't hit that ball, he guided that ball. It went 10 foot. That landed on the 9-foot line right there.
And I think that's a great recovery by Tacos because you could tell they were a little off sync as far as their set and jump, but able to, in midair, really just kind of redirect that ball.
Yeah, it's good to see
for the
him.
Bearcats.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
Yeah. And a good serve there by Artem, just misses it by a couple inches.
Yeah, I agree with that. Another great serve. I'd rather have him give him the green light than have him aim for something.
Exactly.
Just
and
swing
especially
away,
it's not a 1 point game right now. And it really just gives you the ability to be aggressive like that.
Nice pass by Eddie. Bump set to Pez. Pez goes down the line with a tip. Transition set in Tacos. Shuts it down with the block.
That's good to see. Offense and defense, Steve. And Steven Lopez is on for the serve as the Bearcats are in set point, looking to take set number 2.
Yeah, like right here, I would give Lopez the green light. Just swing away as hard as you can.
Yep.
Go for a finger.
I just checked the stats, Steve. Lopez has 10 kills here on the night early on, looking for his 3rd ace as well.
Hanbin.
Back set to Artem.
D-ball to Artem, and it hits the other middle in the chest in the net.
For St. Joseph's, number 10.
Gotta take those ones deep.
Yeah.
There's no, when you're jumping that far back, there's no just bouncing that ball.
And they're going to call.
They're calling out of system on the Bearcats. It looks like Artem needs to be in that back corner. And
Okay.
He can't
Yeah, there's a little
be
bit of
over
rotation
one.
error.
Yeah.
24-12. Bearcats looking for set point, and they will get it.
Without doing anything. Bearcats take the second set, 25-12.
And again, see, like we said early on, it's really just good to see the Bearcats implement what they've been practicing. And I think everything, like if you want to talk about all the different cylinders, offense, defense, sets, I think everything's looking good early on.
Yeah, everything is looking very good. All the sets, all the guys, they look like they are ready to play this year instead of coming out slow.
Yeah. And I think that's the goal if you're any team at this level, is really just to spend the preseason working on what you got to do, but just coming out and implementing your game plan right away. Like not wasting a time or a couple games here and there. You really want to get out to a good start, and I think that will set the tone for the rest of the season. Bearcats take a 2-set lead here. Looking for their 3rd and to win the match.
Yeah, up next, they are playing Springfield College at Springfield, where they also will play Johnson and Wales and MIT.
Nice little tri-match there.
That's
against some great competition. Yeah,
this weekend.
So that's even more important today, is really just the ability to come out and work some of these things out before you start seeing ranked opponents like a Springfield College, per se.
Yeah, and then once they come back, they play Immaculata,
which is my former university, spent a semester there.
Oh, wow. What?
Yeah, so we're going to be calling that game next week.
Yeah, that's at home Tuesday, January 29th. So hopefully Evan Taco shows up and we have another Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. And Steve, that's also going to be an interesting storyline because Immaculata's men's volleyball program is brand new. This is their 1st year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're previously an all-women's college up until about, I believe, 2009, 2010. And that's when they began implementing the men's sports. Baseball program came on, and slowly but surely, now they have a men's volleyball team as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can do.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because you never know who's sitting on campus that has played volleyball.
Exactly, but definitely some going to be some tough tests for the Bearcats early on, and especially in that tri-match going up to Massachusetts.
Yeah, because after the second home game on Tuesday, January 29th, we have NYU at home on February 5th. So in a couple days, next week, next Tuesday, we're playing at home, and then the following Tuesday, we're playing at home again. Yep. Both are at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. the next 2 Tuesdays in a row, Immaculata and then NYU. And the NYU Baruch men's volleyball match is always big.
Yeah, always a little bit of rivalry there.
Yeah.
They're our neighbors here in New York City.
Who's the #1 business school in New York City?
Yeah.
It's not Hunter on that part.
Fighting for some bragging rights there.
Yeah.
So we're about 10 seconds from getting started here. Set number 3. Bearcats took the first 2 sets, looking to close it out here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see right now what lineup he puts out. Is he going to try to put the starters back out again and say, hey, do it twice, do it again? Or is he going to switch the lineup a little bit?
And let's see. Bring in.
So this time he put Edward, the starting setter, in set number 1.
Yeah, Kiriakos kind of faked me out there. He was walking onto the court. Oh, is he on?
No, so the libero is not allowed to enter the court until, see how Tacos comes off?
Yep.
Or, because if Kiriakos went on while both middles were getting checked in, then there would be 7 people on the court.
Okay.
So K has to legally stop there until he has the okay from the ref.
Got it.
That the lineups are checked.
Yeah. So, yeah, Kyriakos is on.
Yeah, so it looks like they got the same lineup as game 1.
And he's going to get the serve here. As we're going to get a back set to Andrew Tesoros, who's going to start us off with the kill.
Just like game 1, except this time Eddie, the new freshman, is in there for Nick for passing.
Okay.
So besides that, we're running with the same lineup as game 1. Nice dig. Many with the high ball to Andrew. 3 ball. Dug by Many. Great dig. Edward keeps it up, and the Bearcats just get it over. Outside set. Goes down the line. Just through Edward's hands.
And that is a kill by number 5, Tim Driscoll.
Yeah, and you got to remember in volleyball, too, if you lose the first 2 sets, that third set is lose or go home. So St. Joseph's is going to bring everything right now to stay another set.
Exactly. Tesoros just throws over a free ball, able to find some real estate in the back row.
Yeah, nice little down ball, goes into the corner, just kind of picks his spot, doesn't swing too hard, just goes with it.
Yeah, good ball placement there. Some of the St. Joe's players were signaling that it might have been out of bounds with the antenna, but Tesoros was able to keep it in bounds and find some real estate in the back row. And that'll bring on the freshman Stallone for the serve, as Bearcats have a 2-1 lead here in set number 3. He's going to go back row for another ace.
Stallone. Consistent and effective. I like the jump serve. High ball. They go back row, but that pipe does not go over the net. Bearcats go up 4-1. Stallone, little hopper over the net. They go back to the pipe. This time finds the corner. You couldn't have placed that in the corner of the court better.
Number 15, Sean Salmons. Serve, 33, Sean St. Rose Cafe, checked in.
Float serve. Outside to Artem. Artem goes down the line.
And Nick Odino's going to check in for the Bearcats, as Steven Lopez is on to serve.
Yeah, Nick Odino goes front row for more offense for the Bearcats, while St. Joseph's makes a back row substitution, adding more defense. Free ball to the Bearcats. Stallone's there.
Kyriakos sets Nick Odino.
Yeah, Stallone's got to know, though, as a setter, he's got to get out of the way. He's got to let his opposite right there pick up that ball. The outside's supposed to be deep, maybe the middle, but Stallone cannot be taking that first ball.
Yeah, nonetheless, I like the combination from Kyriakos to Nick.
Yeah.
The roommate connection with the kill.
Yeah, you know if they don't get that one right there, they're talking about that at home.
Yeah. Stallone's going to set Lopez.
Free ball goes out. Godino and Kyriakos follow the ball to the line. Nice jumper. I couldn't tell if it was Evan Takos or Nick Godino who touched that, but both of them went up, and all 4 hands were a factor. Nick's pointing at his chest like it was him, but he's laughing, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see who the stat crew gives that to. Tough call there.
Yeah, give it to the upperclassmen.
Lopez goes back row.
And Takos.
Again, good to see all these different parts of pretty much the game just Bearcats doing a good job. Their serves have been on point all night. Good sets, and then good kills.
Ball comes over to us, out of bounds, because they stepped over the line. Kept the ball in play, though. St. Joseph's calls a timeout, 10-2. Stay with us in the third set.
And we are back here live at the Arc Arena. Your Baruch College Bearcats have a 10-2 lead here in set number 3.
Nice deep jump serve. They go with a little back row attack. Kyriakos goes nice and high for Artem to swing. Great set by Kyriakos. I loved hitting off him when he would set me.
Yeah,
He puts that ball up
Kay's
there.
a tremendous setter.
Because he knows. He knows if he's touching the ball to set, everybody knows where he's going. So why not just make it high? Just put it up there.
Exactly. Lopez with another great jump serve to the back row.
Nice touch by Lopez. It doesn't matter if that ball went out. What a great dive. He went for it. The angle just missed, though.
And it's good to see that effort out of the Bearcats still.
Yeah, I'd rather see you dive for that than the ball just hit the ground. And everybody look at each other. Hard float serve going after Godino. Nice set by Stallone. Pokey over.
Kyriakos is going to set Artem.
Yeah, Artem's got to get off the net more. He can't be that close. Artem! Those long arms, the 6'5" opposite. And this is what the lineup we're talking about with
Exactly, Steve.
Godino right there, Menny. Godino 6'3", Menny 6'4", Artem 6'5". This is the biggest lineup we've had front row in a while.
Tacos unable to send that serve over. Again, a nice aggressive jump serve, though, Steve. We like seeing those.
Yeah, I'd rather have you go after it.
Stallone's going to set Godino on the outside. He's going to throw it.
Yeah, that one was a little low.
He just misses there.
You got to pretend there's an invisible box, and you got to hit that box. That one, he was just under the box. Nice pass by Kyriakos. All three options. And Godino says, let me eat. Taco Tuesday, I want some.
It's great seeing that big swing out of Nick Godino.
Yeah, nice set pass from Kay. Great set to the outside, and Godino just goes over the top, one person up. They sub Artem out. Edward comes on.
Edward's coming on to serve. Edward Grinberg. Now we have multiple Edwards, Steve. We got to qualify that.
Yeah, we got Coach Edwards. We got Edward Roche. Edward G. And these guys are laughing about that, chasing the ball down. It was close. He almost had everybody in the gym.
St. Joe's bench doing a good job of directing their players there.
Yeah.
Menny goes back row, sent back over by St. Joe's, and then Andrew Tesoros with the kill.
Yeah, the overpass to Andrew. He was sitting there ready.
14-6 lead here in set number 3.
Eddie comes in for passing. Godino goes out. Eddie goes back to serve. 3 ball. That ball sneaks under Many's block. They touched it, but it went under his arm and rolled back onto the Bearcat side. So the Bears get the point over the Bearcats. Soros with the tip.
And they're going to call. Baruch's going to get the point.
Yeah, there's a net. He landed in the net when he blocked.
Yeah, that's one of the first net violations we've seen today.
Point for the Bearcats. Serving from Baruch will be number 17.
And most of you know what a bear is, and some of you might be asking what a Bearcat is. And the correct definition for that is go to Google. You can search the image.
It's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
It doesn't look exactly like our logo, but
yeah, our logo's a little bit better.
Yeah.
So if you're ever at an athletic event and you hear another team cheering, if you're at an athletic event and another team is cheering, what's a Bearcat?
Yeah.
Those people don't have Google.
Yeah, because you can just Google it.
Yeah. So. Float serve goes deep for the ace, Edward. You love to see nice setters serving that ball. Baruch goes up 19-7.
Many looking for another long service run here, looking to pretty much close this thing out, 6 points away. St. Joe's able to recover that ball.
Gets the free ball barely over the net.
Wow, that was great recovery by the Bears.
Yeah, Eddie and Andrew fight for the free ball over. Tacos gets it over with his head. Eddie gets a touch. Tacos goes for a swing. Off the middle blocker hands.
Yeah, great volley on both sides there.
Yeah, setter finds that ball, dives. And St. Joseph's calls their second and final timeout, down 20-7. Stay with us. Welcome back live to set number 3 with the Baruch College Bearcats and the St. Joseph College Bears. Many with the serve. Floater goes deep. Back one. Picked up by the Bearcats, though. Out of transition set. Off the hands.
And St. Joe's is going to get the point.
Yeah, Many not there to cover. I think he saw it going out. Kyriakos, the libero, confirms, hey, good effort. Let me get some passes and finish this game out. They need 5.
High jump serve.
Nice pass by K. 3 ball.
And Tacos.
Yeah, the 3 ball. Yeah. Tacos was up, but that 3 ball didn't go fast enough. He didn't shoot it out there. It was too lobby. I like the box that he put it in, but I don't like the speed he had it at.
Lopez is going to go to Grinberg, who meets Tacos this time.
Yeah, right back to that play. Way to run it, Edward.
And this time Tacos is on time.
Yeah. And especially in a game like this, you want to just say, hey, come on, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I know we can do this. You want to give your setters and your hitters confidence. So when it is 24-24, it's, hey, we can do this.
Exactly.
We've missed it before. We've come back and hit it. Stallone, 4 points left in this game. Free ball. Kyriakos is there. Goes back to Edward, this time blocked.
Point St. Joseph's.
4 touches for the Bearcats.
For the Bears, serving number 15, Sean Salamons, and number 33, Dijon St. Rose Coffee, returned.
Floater goes short. Nice serve, area 3. Pipe. Blocked by Artem. Artem and Tacos going up. Both of those kids can
Nice
jump.
combination there.
Number 3, Stephen Lopez, will serve.
You can tell it's going to be a really tough wall to have to get over for some of these other teams throughout this season. Lopez fires that serve back row.
That's a point for number
Nick
33,
unable to get the
Dijon
block
St.
as the ball
Rose.
kind of rolls down his body there. 22-11 here in set number 3.
Number 10, on Sandoval, will serve.
You can hear St. Joseph's coach keeping their guys in here. Keeping them intellectually into the game.
That serve just going to go out as the Bearcats take a 23-11 lead. 2 points away here from taking the match.
Yeah, not over until it's over though. We'll see how this goes. Middle, blocked, and the Bearcats climb 1 point closer, Brian, to the first win of the season.
It's always fun saying match point here, Steve. Not set point, match point.
Yeah, match point right here. I want to see Tacos go after this one. Nice serve.
And he did just that. St. Joe's able to corral it. And they're going to get the point here.
Yeah, Stallone wanted to feed his opposite right there, but I think Artem saw that the pass was low, so Artem decided to bail on the play.
Yeah.
Stallone committed to the play. And now the Bearcats got to get themselves out of here. And just like that, ball goes off the hands. 3-ball, Many, another kill.
And that'll do it here. The Bearcats take their first match of the season.
Yeah, great first match.
1-0.
Yeah, Bearcats improved to 1-0 on the season. St. Joseph's College, they go to 0-2 on the season. While the Bearcats also have a game next Tuesday at 7 p.m. playing Immacula at home. The following Tuesday, February 5th, we're playing NYU at home, 7 p.m. That's the next 2 Tuesdays in a row at 7 p.m. We're about to have Coach Edwards come do an interview.
So stay with us.
Yeah, if you stay with us, Welcome back. Welcome back. And we are live here with Coach Kevin Edwards. He's the men's coach and the women's coach, but we're in men's season now.
That's right.
First game of the season. How do you think?
Well, not taking anything away from the opponent, but we were basically the first day we had all guys available. Preseason was really chaotic with guys being sick, guys being injured. So we kind of now getting a sense of who we are. So I got a chance to kind of play around with a couple lineups, and it's gonna help us going along the way. So as I told the guys, a win is a win. So you can't say, well, okay, well, one team on the other side and the other team might be better or weaker, but a win is a win. And at this point in time of the season, we just want to develop that winning mentality.
Yeah, survive and move on, kind of.
Exactly.
Just do what you got to do to get out. But we were talking about how we have two good setters.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Both of them played very well. Stallone came in as a freshman. Nice jump serves. You have Artem now and Andrew at opposite.
Yep.
That'll be a big so there's a lot of things that you can do.
Oh, yeah. One of the things going into this season with recruiting and getting these guys here is that we wanted to have depth. And not just depth whereby, there's an option if somebody goes down. We wanted to have quality depth, and I think we have that at almost every position this season. So it augurs well for us in basically any lineup, any situation.
Yeah, because you have Hanbin, who's a great passer, backing up Kyriakos, who's he's just great overall. So it's hard to take him out. But now with the new freshman, Eddie, is that what we're calling him?
Yeah,
Eddie,
we call him
Eddie
Eddie,
can come in there and pass for Lopez, Nick, whoever is getting attacked that game maybe.
Exactly. So as I said, we have depth at each position, so whereby we could decide one day we're just going to go all out on offense, or we're going to lock in and just play for some defense to create offense in the front row. So we could sacrifice some offense from the back sometimes this season.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about exactly. Nick's big, but the passing, Andrew, everybody, there's a whole new team this year.
Yeah,
and,
it looks like a whole new team.
Yeah, everybody is excited to watch this. And I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, Coach. You are always welcome on the show.
Oh, yeah, man. We miss you, too.
I don't do too much, but I'm so happy to see how this team grows, and especially the guys that I left.
This weekend coming up will be a big challenge. It's one of the big weekends for us at the start of the season, so kind of to measure where we at and where we want to end up. So this season where we have Springfield coming up, MIT, Johnson and Wales, so it will be a great test for us going forward. Well,
best of luck in 2019, and as the reigning men's coach of the year, I know, and as a player, I know you're going to put them in the right spots to succeed. And,
try my best.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Kevin, thank you so much.
All right,
we'll see you later.
All right, cool.